You know, I really hate the fact that I'm running on less than 4 hours of sleep, 3 cups of coffee, I'm eating cream cheese frosting, and I was just getting ready to go to the freaking bed. But no, Beyblade X news just dropped, and we get clear images of Leon, UX Leon, Crescent Leon. We got clear pictures of it, and we have a new UX Phoenix, plus more information on the new Aero Pegasus. And today I'm joined by Juice.
Hey yo.
Hey,
I am not tired. I am not about to go to bed because it is 7 p.m.
I'm losing it.
Prime and ready.
We're gonna start things off with the least interesting stuff, which is going to be the information on Aero Pegasus. Obviously, Aero Pegasus we saw very clear images of not too long ago in the video that got released, and every single other Baytuber got it out within 2 hours except for me that was on a road trip. This is confirmed to be UX. It is in the UX system, which is nice to know. This is a UX Bay and not some new system Bay. And the only reason why I may have thought it may have been new system to a degree, or like season 2 confirmed kind of Bay, is because of how these tabs were. It's just, this is going to be replacing Cobalt Drake, so get ready for your bank accounts to break completely, because Cobalt Drake's about to go back up in price, and this thing is about to be $200 to $350. Because if you remember with Cobalt Drake, when that first came out, that was around a $300 purchase on Beys Bricks, Mall of Toys, eBay. By the way, use my codes.
Wow.
We know that with Aero Pegasus, we are getting the Blue Assault with 370. Nothing new. This is kind of like a weird, like, little shape dip down, that little quote gimmick that we get from that. I really like that, like, lime green, that, like, cybernetic green that we're getting with it. And it's transparent. It looks very nice. There's some weird QR code down there. I don't know what that's about. But that's about the information for update that we're supposed to get on this Bay. I have no clue what this person is. It's probably going to signifies the new team leader of some team for like season 2, most likely, but no clue yet. We have also the extreme container for UX, which B4. This is the BX/UX container, in which it looks freaking awesome. My goodness, look at my container. This is my container, and then you look at this, pristine. My goodness, the bays fit in so nicely. It looks crisp. It looks clean. What do you gotta say about it, Juice?
Your container or the new container?
The new one. Mine's ass.
I find it very cool. It looks a lot better than the current greenish white one we have that they've released. This one has, it looks like it has character. It has decent space in it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it has like little circle slots for the base to sit in.
Oh yeah, no, you can see right there.
Image.
Yeah, you can see there is circle slots. I, on the other hand, want to make this for Hasbro, so I'll probably figure out a way how to make this, no matter which way. There's like little anime panels on this side. You can see there's Bird right there. There's the battle deal on this side. No clue what's over here. No, that's Common X right there. And then we got Drum Buster and Cobalt Dragoon on the very top. On to what we've been wanting to know about. Okay, I guess we're on to Leon Claw next. Or not Leon Claw, but Leon Crescent, which is UX06. So we've seen some images over Leon Crescent, but we finally have some clear images here, and for anybody doubting that this blade is going to be left spin, look at the gear chip. That is right spin right there. We'll get a nice little motif of the lion face right here. It reminds me a lot of kind of like Leon from MFB, just yellow instead. I kind of really like these little dots, how they are, like little animals. It reminds me of like Shark Edge, to be honest. But this blade, while most people will think, oh, it's really tanky, and you know, probably fairly heavy. I'm gonna say it's probably about 34-35 grams, which is not bad by all standards. Maybe even heavier. The only downside is how these blades are shaped and how much of a gap there is in between each of the blades. So more likely a more aggressive version of Wizard Rod, like if Scythe and Rod had a child, we get this. Onto 760. Oh my god. Holy shit. 760. 760 is a bulky freaking ratchet. Bulky as can be. And I can see 760 being paired up with Wizard Rod, making it not only heavier, but even harder to burst, because my goodness, look how thick that is. If we look on over at this thing, this diorama, holy crud, that is thick. especially paired up with it alone. So pairing this up with Rod, God, save us now. And then the most disappointing part, Gear Needle. Yeah, here's the thing, Leon Claw is now a defense type out of all things, when it was originally a balance type. Doesn't make sense. So we get a recolor of like a sand green of Gear Needle. I kind of like the color of it. It's alright. I don't really care for a Gear Needle, but it's there. I like the sand green of it. 760 is going to be a meta killer for sure. Leon Claw, don't know until we have a confirmed weighting. But the main gimmick that we have with Leon Claw is the fact of the layer and ratchet being like fused kind of together. It is a wall impactful thing, which is something that a lot of BX and UX base struggle with, is the factor of there's a big like gapping hole between the ratchet and the layer, making it very, very difficult to not burst completely. So looking at that, it might actually be a good thing, especially if it's just, if they figured it out how, if it just lines up perfectly with the layer only for Crest.
Meta stuff, I have no clue what to think of the meta for now. It looks pretty heavy for the blade, it looks chunky. The ratchet is interesting. You mentioned, what was it, Rod for the ratchet?
Yeah.
I can probably see that happening. It's a mystery why they gave it Gear Needle. The whole switching types thing, I'm not too bothered by that.
We have
I want to say that's happened before in Beyblade, but I don't know if it has, like, from like the main characters, when like when they get a new Bey.
We have a release date and price, by the way. So this is coming out August 10th, is when we're supposed to be expecting Leon Crest, which, you know, get your wallets ready if you really want this meta-busting piece here, 760, and it's going to cost 1,400 yen, which convert that to USD, basically $9. That is confirmed date, August 10th, for about $9 over in Japan if you're just going ahead and buying it 14 yen. On to the biggest news though, we have Phoenix. Phoenix is an actual thing now. UX Phoenix, we had thoughts of it was going to be coming soon, but it's actually here. We have images of it. It looks fire as can be, and at the same time, it's kind of a downgrade in my opinion. Well, we are getting some, technically 2 new parts, or all 3 new parts, I really should say, with like a sub new part, I should say. One's a sub part, 2 are new parts completely, with a driver gimmick. Yep. We got a driver gimmick now. This will be interesting because honestly, UX Phoenix is named Phoenix Ladder. At least that's what we have through the translations. It's called Phoenix Ladder. Forest Bay, I mean, it's alright. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we don't really have a clear image of it, which is sad. The clearest image we have is in this little corner right here, which not the best thing. I mean, you got this right here, which looks kind of cool. I mean, it's still 3-bladed to side, or at least maybe 6-bladed if you really want to count it. No, it's 3-sided. It's a 3-sided blade. It just has little divots in it. So, I mean, you see this long, big side right here, which, you know, it's great. But technically, with these little blades right here, that could be counted as 6-bladed. It's just how you look at it. Yeah, it just depends on how you look at it. Honestly, Gear Chip, what are you thinking on it?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think it could look a little better. I think it's meant to...
I mean, it's just a Phoenix that's perched up this time, and it's not like the wings are in/out, but this is going to be our third Phoenix now.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I like the blade, don't like the emblem. Probably going to slap the original Phoenix sticker on top of that, I'm not going to lie.
A fiery chicken. It really does look like a fiery chicken.
But its design is not as graceful
or
menacing as the original.
Yeah, the original 2 were like, okay, you know, we got some serious business. We're gonna get beat down on this, but this is just...
Yeah, and the original 2, the only difference between them were where the wings placement was, but even then, they both looked really nice.
Yeah.
And you could tell which one was which.
This is also going to be coming out August 10th as well. You can see the 810 right there. So that is also coming out August 10th. Yeah. My main concern about this thing is if you look at this image right here, you can see the gaping holes in this blade. So not only am I concerned about the weight, but also the durability and how likely this thing's going to break. I don't see this Phoenix being a competitive thing, really. I can see this maybe it's a rounder version of Dagger, but Dagger's not really even used in the meta. So, and with how like these gaping holes look, I don't think it's going to even be used that much, and it could likely be broken a lot more easily. And I think this layer is going to be like 33, 34 grams at most.
It looks like it's taking inspiration from Wyvern Gale with the whole wind holes aspect.
I mean, the main thing that made Phoenix so great in the first place was the fact that it was painted, which they got that again, but the fact that it was really heavy. You know, the layer weighed 38 grams. I don't see that happening again here. Even if it was 36 grams, okay, then it's potential contender as a stamina type, a replacement for Wyvern Gale, potentially. You know, look how it's advertised for its gimmick, and its gimmick right here is just on the ratchet to be like, oh, better burst resistance because it's the 9 ratchet. The new bit is called Glide, which has a palm bit right here on the bottom of it, which honestly I really see Phoenix here as more of a balance type, switching its typings from attack to balance. I really could see that being the case here. I mean, 970, I love the black accent on here. I love the transparent red. Very nice job there. Glide is more, it has that same amount of gear teeth as Excel, so we should be able to see, you know, similar patterns as how the Excel travels around the gear line. We will see that the same way with this, with like the 24 gear teeth. Palm center looks round. By these images, it looks round, so it has the potential to stay more center-like, but then if it gets tipped, it hits the plastic and goes kind of crazy. How good that's gonna be, no clue. But it is a palm surface, so maybe we could see some interesting LED stuff. But this is going to be a deck set for the reason of we are also going to be getting a blue Sphinx Cal and a like black silver Wyvern Gale. The Sphinx Cal comes with 180 gear flat, and the Wyvern Gale comes with 260, which again, nice to see that we're getting another 2 ratchet and spike. Yeah, so it might be worth it. So, oh god, you know what, I'm fine with taking another gear flat. I wish it was like Cyclone that we got with it, but you know, that'd be too much for asking for it. But we can see up here, it's gonna be releasing August 10th.
Yikes.
I like the blue color scheme, but Sphinx Cal is not it. Same with Wyvern Gale.
Hey, you don't like Wyvern?
It bursts too often. It's not used meta-wise. It just meta-wise, it sucks. It's a cool design, don't get me wrong. It's a cool design, but my god, does it suck.
Nah, you gotta find the right combo for it.
I mean, fair enough.
Stop Wyvern sucks.
Hey, I haven't seen it at competitive tournaments,
it's not,
so...
meta-wise, yeah, I don't want to gas up too much, but yeah, I'd give it like a high B, low A tier, in my opinion. Not just high B, not even A.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I mean, really,
color-wise,
if you're getting this deck set, you're really getting it for the new bit, maybe 970 as well. Phoenix is just going to be, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, the Phoenix layer reminds me a lot of the Garuda from Shogun Steel. Shape-wise, it reminds me a lot of it here.
As a deck set, I don't know if it's like worth it being in a deck set, because the original one for Drawn Dagger, that one's the best one we've gotten, because you get, obviously Drawn Dagger is a great blade, you get Shark Edge, a great blade. Nice Shield, depends on the person. People say it's garbage. A lot of other people with the right opinion say it's like a good day, high A tier maybe. No,
I meant not Garuda, I meant Phoenix from Shogun Steel. But look, this is actually the inspiration is there. Look at that inspiration line.
What is it? What am I looking at? I've never seen that before. What is that bottle thing?
Oh, that's just, I don't know.
We don't touch that area of Beyblade.
Exactly.
I'm looking at the Korokoro thing right now. It says, in addition, this month we will be delivering the best content to get you excited about Beyblade X, blah, 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 including a special color Cobalt Dragoon on a silver peel-off sticker that will be given to 100 people in a special comic book as a bonus. It says it's a sticker.
It's a stick.
A special color Cobalt Dragoon on a silver peel-off sticker. You peel it off the cover of the Korokoro. I'm assuming that's what it means.
My god, we're fighting for a sticker.
And 100 people, like, that, it seems ridiculous if it is a sticker, like, why not just give it, like, put it on all the Goro books, but if it's a real Bey, it doesn't say anything about being a real Bey right here.
Other people are saying it's a scratch-off lottery thing, so maybe potentially it's like you'd peel off the sticker, you scratch it to see if you won the lottery of it.
I feel like if there's only 100 of these, then... Oh, wait, so every
core is going to have...
But only 100... Only 100 has the...
Yep.
That's cool, and that sucks, because it's going to be...
I'm sorry.
Bey right there.
No, apparently the red drum busters are out on Mercari Japan. One of them went for $3,000.
Aww.
Nazuma said the last red buster I saw on Mercari Japan went for $3,000, I think.
I didn't realize it was already out. I've been waiting for it to drop.
I didn't realize it was out either.
That kind of money.
That's insane. Well, that's something I can knock off on my Beyblade bingo list for this year. Yeah, alright. Subscribe to me and Juice.